Father, please, you must take care of your wounds. You must rest. That tournament was a mistake. You came back more ill than you were when you went. No, I have so little time. I have so little time, Caitlin. I must continue. If I am ever to succeed at the things that are required to do to finally bring an end to this endless conflict with the Northmen. Father, no. I will go and I will pray. I will go on a pilgrimage and we will see. We will see if God will bring me the health that I need, or if this is just the end of my life. Because either way, I cannot stop while this thing is undone. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with King Maelgwn, the theologian of Alba. So we are participating in another grand tournament. But we are injured, and that's not a great state to be in when you're at a grand tournament, to be fair. Our physician hasn't healed us, which would have been super nice, and we've been actually kind of hanging out here in pain for quite some time. Not really sure how we can resolve that. We're also still holding those 3 and these 6, which is too much stuff for us to hold by far. Our daughter is pregnant again. Her previous husband has remarried and had a second daughter. Good for him, I guess. And let's do this thing. We're to the field for the melee. This is strange. Okay. Not long to go. Both teams are nearly even. Who wins will come down to a hair's breadth. So we are not participants, or something weird is happening. Okay, so what a chaotic sport. 2 of our knights qualified. That guy has won. We'll pause here for a second. Grand tournament. Be a man. We're not qualified. I'm not sure that we're going to actually push qualifying here. This is more for our knight. So this woman is pretending to be a man so she can fight. I could actually take her as a knight. I find that really interesting. Yeah, let's take her as a knight. Let's take the woman as a knight. Why not, right? Why not? I don't think... No. Oh, we can't. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. The stress. We have no way to break the stress because we're here instead of at home. I guess we can go to the tavern, right? We're not trying to participate anyway. I just want to keep drinking. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel so much better. Thank goodness. We're too injured to fight. I mean, we want to. We really, really want to, but we don't really want to. I'm gonna place a bet. Who's the favorite? This guy. 23, 14, 26. So this is Earl Esmond. A good bet right there, I think. All right. Earl Esmond has defeated his first opponent. Good. We're still in it for winning our bet. Yeah, I wanted to participate, but the truth is I'm just so injured. I'm like severely injured. I probably shouldn't have even come here. I probably shouldn't have even come here. Shameless. Yes, the bet is still on. Our man is still in a good position to win. Could be watching. Yeah, we're gonna boo the priest, sports enthusiast. Yeah, this is fun. This isn't bad. What are you mad about, dude? We're just here to have a good time. We're just here to watch a show, all right? I really thought I was gonna fight, but it occurred to me while I was thinking about this before the episode that I am just too injured to do this, and we win our bet. Yes, yes. So we came out here, we had a good time, and we win our bet. Nice. And we can head home. Hopefully our knights got to participate, which is good for them. Grand tournament conclusion. What a great occasion. Good. Yeah, these guys did good. Time to get out of here. Let me see. We can ask our head of faith for gold, which we pretty much always will. Now, let's look at our young pope. I'd like to get to know you better. I mean, I could challenge him for an artifact. I wouldn't. That's silly, but I could. It's his. I gave it to him. It wasn't an accident. At least I gave it to the last guy. If it's not the same guy. Let's learn his language. You know, where are we on this sway, actually? We need to keep on the sway for now. So we'll go back. We'll go back to look more into becoming friends with the Pale Earl later. Child of my dynasty. We have another grandson. He's comely and robust. His brother, though, his brother is literally Herculean. Oh, what a boy. What is a good name for you? Anno Kustinin. Kind of like Kustinin as a variation on Constantine. Let's do Kustinin. Lesson in charity. So, you want to be generous, boy? Sure, you can be generous. It's important that we take care of that poor bastard. It seems strange to say that like that, not meaning it as an expression, but literally meaning that he is a poor bastard in need of support. Let's increase our farms and fields. I think we're actually pretty close to having increased everything we realistically can, right? Not today. We just need the stress down. We're super stressed out. It's not going the best, to be fair. Just stop here for a second. We were going to raise a runestone, which we're going to raise it for... I guess we are going to raise it for... against the King of Bavaria, but we wanted to raise it for our father. I mean, we'll just pretend that's who it's for, right? We'll just say that's who we raise it for. We will put it in Angus so these people can see that some monuments are good and some monuments are bad. Monuments celebrating dead kings and victories, good. Monuments celebrating how bad my people are is bad, right? They can learn that as we push their culture out of the territory once and for all. Something we very much were avoiding doing for a long, long time. I am going to also maybe hold a feast. Am I more likely to hold... Ugh, I'm so injured. I think I just need to I think I need just to work my injury off for a bit. The Pope has a grand tournament. Ugh, there's no way we could have got there on time. Literally no way we would have got there on time, which is too bad because I would have loved to have went. There's no way we could have got there in time because we were at the other one. So actually a little disappointing. Just take away his protected religious rights. Just in case I'm feeling a little saucy about the insulars later on, you know. Lucky Falconer's glove needs to be repaired. Of course it does. Now what should we do? Well, like I said, we gotta wait out this injury because we don't want to do anything super dangerous while we're injured. Then we maybe should go for a... I mean, a pilgrimage would make sense for us. We also have to start planning this war, right? Because the big thing is right now we need to... Feels weird to me. But this is what's allowing the war over there to even take place. You know, which means we're gonna have to work out a landing. So for a landing to work, I think we're gonna need a claim, right? Because we're gonna need a piece of territory over here to actually border him, and the sooner we get that done, the sooner we won't have to worry about it ever again. Right. So let's see. I want to go to my council, go to my bishop, have him get us a claim on that little tiny duchy there. Scheme at the court. I don't know why someone would be trying to kill my wife. These damn schemes. These people need to, I don't know, stop being so annoying. Look, it's just not right. I'll have my sister, the court physician, handle my daughter. I think she'll do a good job. I really do. And we have about 150 gold to hold. This isn't actually near us, right? No. It's quite a ways away. A curse undone. King Fergus the Bald of Italy. This is a mess. This is a mess, guys. This is totally a mess. Good night, sir. I do not know why I hated you, but I did. Our health is poor, and our injury is still there, as severe as ever. It would be super nice if someone did something about it. I would be very happy. Don't want to exchange hostages with England. Not super into that. We can hold court, though. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. A peasant woman stands before me, informing the court of her plea. The recent war took a toll on the countryside, and we've not been sure who the culprit was, but they looted an important cultural site to us, Gales. From Ferrarier. Please, we beseech you, spare some of your resources so we can see it restored. I don't think I can afford to spend gold on this matter right now, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, but I can't do it. You guys can cut wood and lift rafters on your own. You don't need my help for that. Duke Dumnogle stands before you, his face grave with concern. My lord, the threat of England weighs heavily on my mind. Queen Liugifu looms across the border, he points. One day, the gates of Anan and House Altkult's hearths, only days from. You must fortify my lands. Okay, frontier ramparts. We're all burdened by the risks of war. Days, we must fortify the capital then. I don't think we need to do that. I think we're all burdened by we're all burdened by the risks of war, okay? If England comes, we'll all have to deal with it. I don't think they will, though. Two of my vassals are pushing one another, jostling to reach my throne first. Mayor Gurrit bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets of the kingdom of Alba. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. So my just means that I'm preferring to ban the weapons, and I was also instinctively preferring to ban the weapons, so I think we're going to do that. Hopefully this wound goes away soon, because I don't really feel like there's much that I can do. Okay, so she's a lunatic. So let's look. First things first, I am not zealous, so I'm not inclined towards doing this, and I'm just, so I'm not inclined towards doing this. I think we're gonna have to release her and make some more peasants upset. Sucks that we're upsetting so many peasants with our decrees, but, you know, they don't really understand things. It has become clear that your archbishop is working to establish a false claim, false and spurious claim in the chiefdom of Ferdicula? Ferdiliki? I am... Oh, but there is a claim. I mean, that's happening. You guys can't be more upset with me than I already am with you. It's just how it goes. I'm sorry, it's just how it goes. Stewardship perk. We've lost a knight. I'm not sure why. Centralization. Let me see. How did we lose a knight? So you guys are fine. You guys are fine too. We should be forbidding this 7 as well. Which means we need knights. So we probably should do a marrying, right? Let's see what we've got. Adult. Female. Did we actually keep the lady knight, or did the game just make her stop being a knight as soon as she came home? Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I think they need to fix that event so that there's like, so that the event gives her a trait that allows her to stay a knight. Because it's a really pointless event if you take the knight thing, because she just eventually realizes she's not allowed to be a knight when she's back in your place, and it just turns her into a regular person. We want to be in our court. So you could marry a knight for me. It's a berserker. Swedish berserker. This is a Dutchman. I think we're going to take the Dutchman. And then there was at least one more person here. Excellent. Oh, wait, I thought I selected... I guess I didn't select unmarried. Well, that means there is no one else. That's fine. That is fine. So, let me see. It was suggested that I try to do, to change the preference law. The problem with that is it requires work that I'm not going to do with a character like this one. You see, in order to do this, I am required to have equal doctrine in my faith. And I'm not going to stop being Catholic for that. It's way too much work. Right? I'd have to make my own separate faith, right? I mean, maybe I can do it through, through culture, but I think if you do it through culture, you have to do it with a cultural trait, and I don't have a trait slot available for me for a long time. Like, we could reform, but I think the only thing you can reform to get it with is like the trait here, right? There might be something, but I don't know. We're so far off away from leaving this era, though. It's so like we're so crazy far off that it's just not going to be a thing, right? We got 11 years before we get bailiffs, 23 years before we get manorialism. Then we probably should be doing battlements next. I mean, household soldiers would be a big deal. I don't actually even think there is a one that gives you an accolade at this level. Yeah, there isn't. So there's really not much we can do except get household soldiers as soon as we can, but that's like 40 years away. That's 40 years away at a long shot, and we have no traditions that we're willing to change to do that. Our traditions are already hard set. We picked, well, maybe. I mean, I could see us giving up refined poetry. All the rest of them were really thematic, though. I don't want it to be callous. You learned nothing. Your lesson was about fairness. Yeah, we would make her just, for sure. I don't even know if there is a regular one of these that you can take that allows you to do, I guess equal inheritance does it. I mean, it's so expensive, though. We're not egalitarian. We don't have enough rulers. Like, I mean, it is possible for us to save up to 5,000. That is not actually impossible. So we might be able to do that. It's a long way off, though. Lines about legacy. The latest work of my acquaintance Duchess Yusra has been all the rage of the court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind. And Yusra has publicly dedicated it to me. You know, I'm not going to turn her down. I'm not going to turn her away. It's fine. I don't want to create the Duchy of Man. At all. It's not important to me. It's literally not my fault that the whole thing fell apart, you know? It's them getting conquered, right? So the fabricate is working. We are still injured. Are we going to be injured for the rest of our life? If we can't get rid of this injury soon, it's going to really actually put us at risk of an early death. We can no longer hold that severe penalty off. And her sister is our doctor, and she's good at it, but she was not able to heal this. Ugh, worrisome. I want to go on a hunt or something, but I can't do it because of being injured. It'd be a mistake, like a big mistake to do it while we're this injured. You know, maybe after this we start doing the islands as well. We have been ignoring them, after all. What's happening here? The Moray is attacking you. They're finally trying to take Inverness back. I mean, they have a slight advantage. Maybe that you guys have held it for as long as you can. We're looking at the Queen of England here. I don't really have anything against her. I don't know why everybody thinks we're going to go to war with them. I don't think it's a thing. I legitimately don't think it's a thing. I think England is a good southern ally, and that we have nothing to worry about with them. Why would we try to overthrow England when they've done nothing except support us? We've ended our sway scheme. That he's as swayed as he can get. That's fine. I could seduce my wife. I am actually allowed to seduce my wife. I can't make her a soulmate, but I can seduce her. But I gotta tell ya, I'm happy if my daughter becomes queen. I don't really want to push her out. I'm fine with that. It's perfectly okay. I'm not going to try to create an heir. Like, I'm not going to push hard on creating an heir when it's not a necessary part of the process for us. Just wish we could stop being severely injured, because that's not cool. It's making me worried about doing literally everything. Maybe we do the feast, because a feast is generally not that dangerous. But I really want to do a pilgrimage. I feel like a pilgrimage is more proper for us. We can go to Cologne. I think would be actually not a bad pilgrimage at all. Right? Could do like customized route. Tell it we're going to here. We could like land up here. Come down. Go to there. Then upon leaving, we could hit to here. That was a miss. Hit the water here. And then we could like land there. Like that. Have to do regular fidelity for the first one. I feel like maybe mercenary captains is better, even though it's more expensive. Clears out a lot of the unnecessary danger. But it pares the danger down. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm willing to take this pilgrimage. So let's go to Cologne. Let's do a pilgrimage into France and Germany. Visit places that our great-grandfather ruled. That our father insisted he never should have. I hope I don't accidentally get myself killed. But I can't just stay home cowardly forever. That's not who I am. Trials and tribulations are par for the course. Yeah, it's rough. Speed this up just so that we can get more of it done. It's rough how things turn out when you're down here in the ocean. None of this matters. Ooh, we increased our diplomacy from graceful aging. We're going to have reflections on yesteryear. I'm going to contemplate old empires. Oh, I can contemplate ancient faiths. Nonsense, Alba will last forever. I'm going to contemplate old empires. See how it turns out. Failed in our complications, so that's fine. We learned very little. So my brother-in-law? You should be in prison. I'm sorry, my wife, but oh, we got him. So now what are we gonna do? He made a legitimate attempt to murder our wife. We consider executing him for that to be just. Right? It's not giving us any penalty because of our justice. They're just gonna do that? Yeah, I can't afford to be sick when I'm this bad. But I also can't afford to not do it. So I'm doing it. Oh, good. If we'd gotten sick, that would have been awful. So we just executed our sister and physician's husband because he tried to murder our wife, which is not cool. The hunter's art. So our daughter is going to learn to be a hunter. That's cool. I love the fact that this. I love this accolade. I mean, it's not the best accolade, but it's pretty cool. And we've had it since the beginning, so I'm just like, I'm excited to have it around. It's my sacred duty, of course. It is my sacred duty, of course. That's why we're out here, to fulfill our sacred duty. Okay. Man, oh man, I think things are, we can vassalize this guy. Who is this? There. Well, we do have this tiny little enclave in here, right? If I do low fuel, he'll do it. What is the duchy here? This is not even the same duchy. No, man, I don't need you. It's already a reach that we hold this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not into it. It's not a territory I have any real concern with. Alright, we have walked the holy path. Nice. We have cleared out all of our stress. There's only so much a man can pay without looking for other equally important ways to spend their time. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Ah, my injury finally healed. It was the glorious, glorious blessings of God that healed our injury. Of course, we should have known that this would be the best way to get our injury healed. What better way to become well than to visit a holy place? Sintian, my fellow pilgrim, peers out over the sprawling Catholic holy site of Cologne as we make our way through the crowd. Cologne is truly a sight to behold, a place where cultures meet and faiths come together to worship. Are we not blessed to get such experience of familiarity and companionship? Yes. The feat spirituality can achieve. All right. Feel like we're doing pretty good. I think we're gonna get a level 2 pilgrimage, which is good for a first. So I could make an offering of my daughter's milk tooth. You know, that could bring a great blessing to her. Oh, it's my milk tooth. Could bring a great blessing to me. I'm willing to give that up for a strong, that I think would be a strong offering. A literal piece of myself. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I am satisfied in knowing that most, if not all, of my decisions throughout our respectable and well-paced journey has been taken to prove my devotion to the Lord and Christianity. Yes, we have done a good job. No question about that. For a first pilgrimage, we've done a good job. Let's go home. Now, we don't actually have that bone, right? Like it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So let's head home. We have visited Cologne and it has healed us of our wound. So my sister wants to bring this knight home with her. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? It's not the best way to have done this. Arrange a marriage to my sister. Get married. There, I replaced the husband of yours that I killed. You should be gloriously happy about that. That is the right thing for us to have done. Visited the capital of Frisia. We've lost yet another knight that we can't replace. We'll seek a worthy successor. I think that's a good way to get a knight to help with our knightly problems. Though I am unsure what happened to our guy. It's probably fine. And we're gonna go down. We're gonna visit Ireland. Pass through the court of our brother and his new foe. Neighbor King Fergus has won his war against King... Oh, wait, did he restore it? Oh, he restored it! I mean, I missed the location, but still, that's great. What if it's poisonous? Yeah. I don't want to take any chances. I'm actually glad you didn't eat it. Do we have here? Suppose we should look at all our court artifacts. Oh, this is where it is. We don't need this. We don't need this. We are almost home. Seems that my dealings meet certain promises. Nah, it's fine. Apparently I can't lower his taxes, even though I want to. That was an extraordinarily educational trip, and our wound is healed. I feel great about that. I really do. We could try to apply this back home, which is what I think we're going to do. Improved pastures for 15 years. Not bad. Not bad. The Pope has excommunicated this guy. Alright. Alright, Pope. First of all, we said we were going to learn the language of the Pope, which we are. Yeah, we're pretty good at that. Now we're going to have to decide what to do about this guy. Excommunicated. 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 I mean, this is something that we would definitely take seriously, right? We could use this to revoke his vassal, right? I think we do. I think we do this. And then I think we grant him a pardon because we consider him now to be punished appropriately. And this guy... I mean, do we? I mean, if he wants to reconquer it, he can reconquer it, but, you know. Oh, nope, they held on to Inverness. They were unable to take it from them. Oh, no, they did. Moray has restored itself. Yeah, Moray's original borders are restored. Moray is strong again. Good. How are we doing up here? Almost finished. Almost finished. Good. So we got most of this completed while we were out there on our pilgrimage. Accolade successor found. Oh, he's pretty good too. Nice. Arrange a betrothal. So you from Wessex. the Kingdom of Brittany. So you're the King of Brittany, eh? You want to marry your sister, or to my nephew. That's the bastard. That's a pretty good marriage, to be fair. It's a pretty good marriage. We might be able to find them some land in Norway someday too. So we're gonna do this. I think that's a good marriage for him. I think his position is a lot better off than it would have been if we'd let him be, right? So Lear is well grown with children of her own now. She has a lovely son, Robert. Guthnad, a daughter, and Peter, another son. Who would you make a good husband for? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, I can't see it because we have nobody to marry. But it's an interesting idea. Oh, there's an event here. Greetings, my serene king, Moore says, biting her lip. I am interested in the upbringing of your daughter, Margaret. You see, I speak Norse, a language that I believe would be most useful for her to learn. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's a dying language, but it still could be useful in our conquests that are to come. Do your best, please. Ah, she's stressed out. She didn't do it. It's fine. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, right? Demand artifact. You want what from me? No. You've reminded me of what I have to do every single time. Oh, you have nothing more that we can claim. Fine. It's fine. I wanted to rob him in response for him being the way he is, but not much I can do. He's got nothing for me to rob. Let's see. This is almost through. We've almost done it. We are 51 years old and feeling fine. We have an unknown plant rash, which is not the nicest thing ever. Apparently, I can claim the entire duchy. Let's look at that. I think we're going to claim the whole thing. And then next time, the war begins. We'll need a bit of money before we do the war. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. With that, though, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me when we're here to begin our war with Norway. We're going to take all of this coast from them, which will set us up for a holy war for the rest of the country, for the rest of the kingdom. We'll do that once we're at Paragon of Virtue, probably 5 years on the cooldown, assuming nothing bad happens to us. But yeah, that'll be next time. Goodbye for now.